Divided we stand, united we fall.
Bro, you're on it with the quotes.
Is that how it goes?
It sound like it.
United. No, it's united we stand, divided we fall. But I said the backward. Divided we fall. No, divided we stand, united we fall.
It hit like one.
That was the whole freaking Infinity War right there.
Exactly.
Divided they fall, but united they stand.
Bro,
Infinity War wasn't it as a movie. Let's get that out the way real quick.
The Avengers really fell off if you think about it.
No, it's really, you know what it really is though? It's like 2K.
What, an Infinity War?
No, Marvel. Marvel movies is like 2K at the moment. It's just like they had no competition. You get what I mean? They have no competition, and they dropped such a banger of a movie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? That stretch from, Iron Man, the first Iron Man
to Endgame?
To Endgame, that stretch of like movies and how they all intertwined with each other was just amazing. Now nobody knows where the fuck they're going.
I don't know. I don't even know either, bro.
We're what, 5 movies in now? Let's count them off.
First was Black Widow.
Which really is that's just like a prequel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you got the what is it?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, the Externals or what is it?
Eternals. Spider-Man.
And then Doctor Strange too.
Doctor Strange, and now Thor is coming out.
And then after Thor is a Black Panther movie. I think that's it for the year, I believe. Because I think that one's coming out like in October, November.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. But it's really no idea where they're going. They spoiler alert for the Doctor Strange movie. If you haven't seen
it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Spoiler alert. They killed Professor Charles.
Professor Charles.
They killed Charles. I watched him die 3 times.
Yeah, that'll be the 3rd time people viewed Professor X dying.
I don't even know how to feel about Professor X dying. Moment of silence.
All right. Bro, that scene in the movie had to be shot in one day, like you said.
What do you mean?
Because like everybody there, that's like they didn't leave. They didn't go to no other scene. They was still in that
they had
Illuminati
15 minutes.
place.
They had 15 minutes of screen time until every last one of them got. God.
You know what's crazy? Black Bolt, right? As a character, and he was in a TV show, I believe.
Inhumans.
Yeah, but the thing about his character, he can't speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's like he brings down.
Yeah, so that's like a very bad character to make a TV show or movie about.
Actually, it's not that bad though. Inhumans was in it. No, Inhumans.
I'm talking about Black Bolt. Like
Black Bolt was
like
in Inhumans.
Yeah, but how did he speak in there? He just did the sign thing. And
no, he only speak when he was in battle. You see the scene when he was like, I'm sorry, got louder. That's the only thing he does.
Yeah, so like in the TV show or movie, that's like, come on, bro. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? There's not no dialogue you can have because his power's from his mouth.
Exactly. Homeboy was told, that's kind of a weird, thing because check me out. The weird thing I'm talking about is when he was about to fight Wanda. He was like, what's his name?
Who? Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. What's his name though? Reed Richards. Mm-hmm. Reed Richards was like, yo, my dog Black Bolt can fucking finish you with just one whisper. And my whole girl was like, with what mouth though? Oh my God.
Bro, there was a video on the YouTube that was titled like the world's smartest man. And then he says that, bro, my homie here can wipe you out with like one thing when he opens his mouth. I was like, why would you say that?
Why would you say that? Like, homie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even want to watch Marvel's movies anymore. For people who loves Marvel movies and just loves watching Marvel movies, shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? You the real MVP because I don't know where the hell they going from now on, and I can't sit by and get my heart broken every single time I see this shit. You get me?
I think Doctor Strange was like probably the last. Probably is gonna be the last good one because I think Thor's getting clapped in the next movie.
Nigga, shut up. Thor is not getting clapped.
If he doesn't get clapped,
Thor is almost in every single thing.
Exactly. But I'm saying because Thor has the most movies out the original Avengers thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know, real
and
quick,
his contract can't be that long.
exactly. Real quick, let me get in the intros real quick. Welcome you guys back to another episode of No Needed Talk Pod. I am your co-host Anthony, followed by my older co-host Cam.
What's up?
Round of applause. I don't know why we're talking about, thing. This is a real thing we got to talk about. We're going to dedicate another pod to Kendrick.
Yeah. You want to get into that in the middle, like a 30-second? 30 minutes?
I
Or you want to get
right
straight
now.
into it?
I want to get in now. You know what I mean? Morale and the Big Steppers, Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers is out. As it's recording, it's been out for 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
5 days, and this is the week review. Week review. It's gonna be a week when this episode drops. It's gonna be a week since we get out. I've been listening to it, counting as time. We're gonna call this Kendrick Lamar week review for Morale and the Big Steppers. And I would like to say wholeheartedly, the album is a very good album.
I see what you're doing. Continue. I'll let you go first.
It's a very good album. Kodak really took me away. It took me away. Kodak Black really, helped the album a lot in the sense of the narration from a kid from Pompano. Talking from a hood, dude's perspective. I'm not trying to curse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So in saying that, Kodak Black was A1 in that. You know what I mean? And then getting the album from Kendrick that he's, vulnerable. You know what I mean? And really, showing it was a therapy tape. It's a therapy tape. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate him, coming back after 5 years after Damn and really giving us how he's feeling right now,
And how he has been feeling.
Exactly. And I wholeheartedly really like this album.
But the but's coming, right?
No buts. Father Time was amazing. We Cry Together was awesome. You get what I'm saying? Every time, yo. we what it called? We Cry Together was awesome. You know what I mean? Silent Hill, amazing. You know what I mean? What it was called? We Die? What is it called? Die Hard?
Yeah, Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard. Awesome. You know what I mean? What a Christmas movie.
What a Christmas movie.
Come on, yo. And I just wholeheartedly want to say that the album was good. Album was amazing. And that's the good stuff I wanted to say about the album. Now, I'm going to let you go.
My take with the album, my first listen, it was like not what I expected, right?
No. Just talked about, how the album was good first. And we can
that's what I'm going.
Yeah,
the first listen, I was like, dang, this is not what I expected. But the bops that came out first listen was the one with Kodak, the Savior, and N95.
He is not your savior.
And I'll say We Grieve Different, the intro track. I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn. But then on the second, third listen while I'm at work, listen to it.
Yep.
It's what I expected.
From Kendrick.
Yeah.
You're right.
And the things I was expecting. But the album is good. I'm going to get to the little things I was expecting that's in there. I'm going to get to the lines, everything.
Go ahead.
Dissect it. But the album is good.
Album is really good. It's not good. It's really good. It's a really good album. It's like, in my eyes, not gonna say that. Nope, not gonna say that. Never mind. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say something outlandish, but never.
This is his 444 when it comes to vulnerability. You know why? Also because like 444, he like came out and said, "Yo, I cheated on my wife." You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jay-Z's 444. This is like Kendrick's thing. Not saying like it's that good as 444, but saying like the vulnerability aspect is there, and that's about it. You get what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying. 100% understand.
The same, I would say, same categories are there.
All right. So now let me give the reason why the album is fucking bad. Okay. Let me give the reason why the album is fucking bad. Okay. Let's go from one. All right.
Want to pull up the track list?
No. We don't need track list right now. I'm not talking about the album right now. I'm going to talk about why it's bad. You see what I did there?
Bro, are you saying it's bad off of your expectations?
No, it's bad. Here's why.
Okay.
It's bad. Here's why. It's like an essay. You know what I mean? When you do an essay in school?
Yeah.
This nigga is ass, and here's why. Okay? This is my thesis statement, and here's my three reasons. Okay?
Read the
I
intro
shall
right
break
now.
down. Reason number one in the August. When did Family Ties drop?
It had to be
August, right?
Last year, August, I believe.
August 2021. We got a song from Baby King called Family Ties. All right? In the song, it features Kendrick. Kendrick hasn't been seen since
2017.
No, ad-libs.
Oh yeah, and
Dreamville shit.
Yeah, Dreamville. Yeah,
Dreamville shit. Ad-libs on
Revenge of the
Dreamville shit. We got a verse from Kendrick, and the verse said, end quote, smoking on your top 5. Motherfuck that album. Fuck that single. Burn that hard drive. Finish it.
Burn that shit.
Thank you. I'm killing everybody you see outside. You're gonna say the part.
My bad. I don't remember that part.
Who's you with? That's what you said.
Oh, he did?
Who's you with? That was the ad.
I actually have a thing to that too, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Continue. That was of August 2021. When you heard that bar, what did you thought, Cam?
What did I think? Like when he said it, I'm like, oh man, his next album gonna be crazy.
Crazy. In the sense of what though?
That he's gonna be coming for people's throats.
Coming from people's throats, because he said what? What he said in the song?
I'm smoking on your top 5.
Smoking on your top 5, viewers. He said your top 5. Whoever is your top 5, he said he's smoking on that pack. Okay? Gotta look at the camera for it. Say smoking on your top 5.
Gotta hit that. What's your top 5?
Who's top 5?
Yeah.
My top
what's,
5.
What's your top 5?
Drake, J. Cole, you know what I mean? Lil Baby is up there. You get what I'm saying? We don't even get him my top 5 at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm saying that because that's the people he said he was
that was
smoking
the
on.
people you smoking on. He said your top 5. I ain't smoking on your top 5. Smoking on your top 5 tonight.
And he started. Yeah, that's the first thing he said.
Smoking on your what's the name? Tonight. That's what he said. You ever seen SpongeBob episode when they was going 24 hours? The Krusty Krab was open for 24 hours. night. That's what Kendrick saying. Oh, smoking in your top 5, all right? Noted. That was reason number 1. When we fast forward, right? We get Heart Part 5. What was your thoughts about Heart Part 5, Cam?
Heart Part 5. It was a concept song.
Right?
Did I compare it with all the other hearts? Yes, I did. And with all the other hearts, it's like freestyles and bars, saying how good he is at rapping and addressing the stuff that's going on. But with Heart Part 5, it's more concepts with it.
Right?
It is the first one with a music video, so we already knew it was going to be different than the other 4.
Right.
So this one's like in a different class already with that. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about Heart Part 5.
Right. You know my thoughts about Heart Part 5? I felt like he was in his creative bag in the sense of, you know what I mean? He was going to these different perspectives of people. You know what I mean? These different perspectives. You know what that reminds me? You know what Heart Part 5 remind me of? It reminded me of when he was getting in his bag about the different perspectives in that song. He was rapping about, I don't remember the name. It's on Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, I know. You know
he's talking about. Let me get the name of that song. I gotta get the name of that song real fast. Give me a second. Good Kid, Mad City. He was what it's called. Sing About Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Sing About Me. I'm dying. I don't have the rest. I can't see the rest. You see the rest. I don't want to play the song. Real quick. Just pause it. Damn, I can't get the freaking name of the song. But it's called Sing About Me. I'm dying of thirst. Yes. Sing About Me. I'm dying of thirst. Remind me of that song. Remember he had a different perspective of the friend?
Yeah, the girl.
You know, the girl and him. Those different perspective. You know what I mean? They remind me of that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I heard it. So I'm like, okay, he's getting his creative bag. Okay, I can't wait for the album. Right? I can't wait for the album. Play the album, listening to it, and I'm just hearing a whole bunch of therapy shit that he wanted to get off his chest. But it wasn't in the sense of I'm digging in nigga's chest. Okay?
Yeah.
No, it was not. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, okay, you could. Ken, what's the name of the album?
Mr.Morale.
Now let's take a step back. Let's go back. I'm going too fast. I gave 2 reasons: Heart Part 5, Family Time verse, and the name of the goddamn album. The name of the goddamn album is called Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers, Cam. That's the name of the album, Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers. Not Therapy Tapes Part 1.
Okay.
Not in my feelings. You know what I mean? No, not me against the world. You get what I mean? No shit like that. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's the name of the tape, guys. You get what I mean? What did I get off that tape, Cam?
A lot of
On the Mr. Morale part, I got him in his feelings. Talking about
I grieve different. That's first.
Grieve Different, Family Time, Father Time, which is my fucking favorite album on that. Oh my God. Just the point of view of, male, because everybody talk about a woman that has daddy issues.
Yeah.
But nobody talks about the male side of father who has father issues, the male side of it. You know what I mean? Which is it's a hell of a song. My favorite song. That's a beautiful song. But we was getting a whole bunch of those songs. And then you went to the Big Stepper side of the CBD. Pretty much the same. You know what I mean? When he was talking about his auntie that's now his uncle or whatever
And
version.
Demetrius being Marianne.
Bringing Marianne now. You know what I mean? His uncle being, I don't know the way he was going. Sorry, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You got songs like that. Then you have, Silent Hill. You know what I mean? Where's the Big Steppers, Cam? Where's the Big Steppers? Where's Mr. Morale? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
In that sense, it made me feel
like what you're saying.
I'm getting clickbaited. That's what I felt like. I was clickbaited.
So what you're saying is like you think that the more vulnerable songs would be like Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers would be like the hard hitting, going at dudes.
Whole bunch of niggas because his name is the Big Steppers. When you hear niggas talking about big stepping on somebody,
think it's some boss type stuff.
Boss type things, bro. I'm going at niggas' throat. You're not on my level because I'm with the Big Steppers. Okay, I didn't get that. Can't get that at all. I was clickbaited. And when I clicked on the album, I didn't get what I want. It's like when you see a thumbnail or a thing that was like, why is Jay-Z's ass? And you click on it and he's like, actually, Jay-Z is good. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Get gerbaited. That's how you say it?
Yeah. Clickbaited, bro.
That's how I was clickbaited. And I didn't appreciate being clickbaited on this album.
Or is that all your points?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
All right. The first point, your Family Ties verse when he says smoking on top fives. On the album, I'm listening to it. Of course, it's not, he's rapping on there, but I'm going to compare it to the off season. I listened to the off season today, a couple songs. There goes the spazzing on it. Yes. Rapping, there's concepts with the songs, but with these songs, he's spazzing rapping on there. It's not that vulnerable like Mr. Morale. You know what I'm saying? But there's some parts off season vulnerable. And with this album, Mr. Morale, very vulnerable. It's not too really rappity rap, but there's some moments in there when it's like that, right? And then when it comes to smoking on this top five, right? What you said, what came to mind was like, he's would you say he's able to smoke on the top fives based off what he did in Mr. Morale compared to what other artists can't do? Because there's a lot of stuff in this album that he did that other artists can't do. So can that also be another way how he's smoking on top fives? You think another rapper that's in the top five can say the F word 3 times? I can't even say it.
No, you can't.
So wouldn't that be, or do you think that's another reason how he's smoking on top fives? He had a lot of things in there that other people can't say. So that can be another reason how he's smoking on top fives.
That's not, but that, Cam, just because you're able to say shit or do shit doesn't mean that's how I'm smoking. That's my way of showing I'm smoking on your top five.
But that's him being different, like what other people can't do. That shows his ability.
Cam?
You don't see it like that?
I don't see it like that. Because you said I'm smoking on your top five. And here's why I say I don't see it like that. When Kendrick goes after just the massive of rappers,
yeah,
he cuts hard in the paint. You know what I mean? The Control verse, the BET freestyle, the Heart Part 4.
I get what you're saying. You was looking like for those songs that have those elements of all those 3.
Exactly. When you see Kendrick say, I'm coming for these niggas.
You expecting those 3.
I'm looking at these 3 right here. I'm not looking at him saying the F word and being like, yo, I'm able to say the F word and not get canceled. Who gives a I couldn't care less. I'm like, I look at Dave Chappelle does that all the time. I couldn't care less, yo. I couldn't care at all about him saying the F word. You know what I do care about though? That Control verse when he was going off all these masses. Now just imagine, just picture this. After that verse, right? He had a Baby Keem of him saying I'm smoking on your top 5, right? Just imagine for sensing. Everybody, just imagine if that control verse never came out, right? He never did that control verse back in, what, 2013? When was it? 2014 or 2015? One at a time.
Yeah, one of those.
He never did that control verse. That control verse never happened, right?
Multiverse.
And then fast forward to now, and you take that same control verse from back then, and you drop it as a song. He dropped it as a song now. You see what I'm saying? After he said, I'm smoking on your top 5, take that control verse, drop it down nowadays time.
It'll make sense.
That would be crazy. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Take, you know what I mean? That BET freestyle.
Okay.
And then put it on Hot 95 or LA Leakers. You get what I mean?
I see what you're saying, right? But with that, why do you think he didn't go towards that bag then?
I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Not even like a guess. Why?
No. My thing is, why did he take that approach and
why
try
did
to
he
promote
clickbait?
that album that way instead of just promoting the album in the sense of, let me promote the album in the way the album is made. Like if he promoted the album in emotional way, like he produced, like Heart Part 5 is a good indicator of why the album is away. Like Heart Part 5 is like fits right in. But like you can't
his features don't.
You can't. Those features run that you was doing. Talking about I'm smoking on your Heart Part 5. I'm smoking on. You know what I mean? The year is mine. All this shit. I call whoever went platinum. I call that a visitor.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You can't say that and then drop the recent album, your recent project after that verse is you just being vulnerable and being just doing a therapy tape, basically. You can't do that. In my eyes, you cannot do that. In my eyes, you got to save that album later down the line because now you're talking, you know what I mean?
Oh, so it's kind of like he was talking big stuff. And
Big
then he
stuff.
comes, okay, I'm going to put it like this in like a little situation. It's like a dude comes to school, bullies everybody. And then like the next week later, he comes to school crying.
Like, exactly. You can't come to school crying right now after you just after you just punk Linear Tinny. You can't come after you just punk Little Timmy, right? And then say, yo, come back the next door and be like, damn, man, I'm just so sad and just down, Little Timmy. I did give you that black eye, though. Like, no, nigga, like you gotta play the part for a couple of weeks. You can't just do this shit and then not play the part no more. You get what I mean? That's not how shit works.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying 100%, bro.
I'm just saying, I was like, I felt clickbaited. And I wholeheartedly believe I was clickbaited in this album. This album was a clickbait to me. Because it didn't, even though the album was good, I love the album. I love the album. The album was amazing. You know what I mean? I put it next to Donda. And the sound quality and the vision and the art of it. I put it next to that. You get what I mean? So I'm looking at it like that. I'm like, yo, this shit is amazing. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the same light, the road towards it wasn't advertised how it is. You know what I mean? You advertise this album in a totally different light. But I truly believe that his next project he drops is going to be 100%, you get what I mean, different from this.
Yeah. And that project is not dropping no time soon.
Exactly.
There's going to be like another 5.
Exactly. And I'm looking at it like, yo, he dropped this album, and I'm looking at it and I was like, okay, I guess I got to wait for the smoking on top 5 part. You get what I mean? He probably dropped that verse and then forgot that he was smoking on top 5.
Honestly, we got to think.
It's probably still daytime.
We got to think when the album was done.
What, Baby Keem shit?
No, his album. I don't know what verse came first.
I don't know, man.
Okay, let's say, are we off of that? Because this next part I want to say goes into like a callback.
No, I'm not off it. Oh no, we can move forward. I have another thing I have to say about Kendrick.
I want to bring up his writer's block.
Oh yeah, I want to go to that direction too.
Yeah,
you want to go first? I'll let you go
so
first.
he was gone for two. He said he had writer's block for 2 years. So that means 2018, 2019. This kind of makes sense because the song on the Black Panther soundtrack was like some lyrics used in the song he had with Rich the Kid. So he's off for 2 years. So that leaves us 2019. So it was like 3 years to do this album. Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers. So between those 3 years, we got to see like which Family Ties verse, like when he write that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Compared to when he did this album.
Okay, what you're saying. And another thing too, I want to bring up about that writer's block thing. I used that same thing with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Because Nicki Minaj had a writer's block, and it kind of contradicts myself. But I want to touch on that again. For the people that might think like, oh,
you hating on Queens.
I'm hating on Queens, just in case that's out there, because we're not big enough channel for that. Who the fuck is watching this? So in a sense, I say this here. Nicki Minaj had a writer block off her. What was the project in 2018? Queen. She had a writer's block off of the Queen album. I could go to any other one of you, women's nowadays, and ask y'all if y'all listen to the Queen album and just name one song. Couldn't do it. Kendrick Lamar had a writer's block off of Damn. Totally different thing. Moving forward.
I say you want a bullet off of it. I can understand. Take a break.
You use all your creative muscle. When you made Damn, I can see the creative muscle being worked to the max. Because the creativity of the album, like if you listen to it like with Duckworth as the last song, it all ties together. Because at the end of the song, he portrayed it like if he was killed back then, and it rewinds his whole career. If you listen to it like that with the last song and play the whole album through, amazing. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
But in that same sense, Kendrick Lamar had a writer's block off of Damn. That's understandable.
Compared to Nicki Minaj, her writer's block came off of Queen. It had what's that song? Ching Lee, something like that.
I don't know, nigga.
You know the song. Know. It was on radio like crazy.
I don't know.
But it had that song though.
What is the song?
I think it's called Ching Lee or something like that.
I don't know. I don't even know how that shit goes. Do you know how it goes, Cam?
No, not really.
Exactly. Thank you. That's my point right there.
I get what
you can't be a part of the God tier and have a writer's block for 5 years off of that. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Right when you said that too, I was thinking, I'm like, damn, what if Kendrick says he has a writer's block? Is the thing gonna change? But I get what you're saying.
Get what you're saying?
They're coming off mad different things.
Coming off Damn, you can have a writer's block. You can get your time off.
Go take a break.
Take a break. You know what I mean? That creative muscle, that writing pen that he had coming off that track is understandable. He used every last of his ability on that album. Okay? Now, Nicki Minaj having a writer's block off of Queen. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, yo. Not gonna lie to you.
And having Drake take her out.
What happened?
And having Drake to take her out the writer's block with Seeing Green.
Nigga, not even that. You remastered old shit. You remastered old songs. You literally remastered songs from 2010 and made it more relevant towards today's time.
Yeah.
That's like, why?
Bro.
I digress. I'm not gonna be a hater. We're not here to hate.
Hey, this is Kendrick episode.
Kendrick episode. But another thing is too, Kendrick is, I'm happy that he's back, and I'm happy that he was able to produce this album. You get what I'm saying? I'm happy that it's getting, the looks it deserves, in the sense of, you got like 3 songs on TikTok. You get what I mean? And then it still did, close to 400K first week.
Wait, what was the exact first week?
Huh?
What was it? Did the exact first week numbers come out already?
Jay, it's fucking, you know what today it is. Why you acting like you don't know what today is?
No, because it comes out Monday.
It's projected to do what was like 375K, some shit around there. So in saying that, it got the respect it deserved, in the sense, you know what I mean? But nigga, it was overwhelmingly not what I wanted from him, in the sense. But the reason why I say it's not what I wanted is it's all what I not wanted. It's not what I wanted from what he sold. You get what I mean? From what he put out, it's not what I wanted. If he didn't say shit for this whole time period,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a good album, and it would be okay. You know what I mean? I wouldn't feel no kind of way. But after you say I'm smoking on top fives, you know what I mean? Burn that album, burn that CD, run for that hard drive, whatever that shit he said. After you said shit like that, and then you drop this, you can't do that. You can't do that. And not only that, you had nigga like Drake go fucking 9 weeks plays, and then you had J. Cole drop that hell of an album in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga. Come on, yo.
Oh,
Come on, yo.
You say that.
Does this album compete with his rest of his competitors? And the competitors is not the niggas that you're thinking about. The competitors I'm talking about J. Cole and Drake. Does this album?
Yeah, I was leaning to there because in the past, let's say 2 years, or this past 1 year, because Off Season came out last year, right?
You're right.
And Sort of a Lover Boy came out last year, and Mr.Morale just came out this Friday. So with that, it's like in the past year, the top three came out. So with that, like, we can see where they're at. And all those albums, nobody hinted at anybody else.
What do you mean hinted at anyone else to be the top three?
No, I'm saying in all that time, over them albums and the bodies of work, nobody addressed either one. Like J. Cole's album, he didn't say anything about Kendrick, or he didn't say anything about Drake. The only closest thing he said about Kendrick was him getting in a fight for him, or somebody breaking up a fight with Puff. You know what I'm saying? And then Sort of a Lover Boy, Drake didn't say anything about J. Cole or Kendrick. Kendrick's album, he didn't say nothing about J. Cole or Kendrick. Only thing he brought up about J. Cole and Kendrick is him not understanding Drake and Ye's beef settling, and how J. Cole did not empower you, and how he is not your savior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're not on each other's like time like that when it comes to worrying about each other, I would say.
Of course. Yeah, I say that too. And also, I'll say that the placements so far has been revealed. You get what I mean? Like, you can see who's number one, number two, and number three. And I'll say that when it comes to top three, J. Cole is number one. And I will put Drake number two based off his 9 weeks performance.
This based off his 9 weeks?
Yeah.
The thing J. Cole and J. Cole and Drake have over Kendrick is how consistent they were. Because after Scorpion came out, Drake has been putting music out from 2018 to now. The same thing I would say with J. Cole. He didn't really take a break.
And not only that, I'll say the reason why J. Cole is number one is because he's just fucking better at this point of time. It's like the longer his dreads go, is the better he raps. If you ever notice. And also too, not trying to like put niggas against niggas. J. Cole has been just dominant since Kendrick has gone. You ever notice?
Since 2017?
Since 2017, J. Cole has been dominant because after 2017, we go to 2018. He had his feature run he did. Then he had the collaboration shit he did.
Oh, Revenge of the Dreamers?
Revenge of the Dreamers, right? And then you fast forward to the little 2-pack he gave us in 2020.
Oh, yeah, with the Climb Back and what's the
Lying on Ice.
Yeah.
And then you gave you the album the year after that. So that tier run, he just been dominating.
Yeah.
And he been showing like, yo, I am the number one nigga. Even though he like sometimes he don't want to say it and sometimes he says it, not in the sense of, you get what I mean? But he is the number one dude. And you know what I mean? And the reason why I put Drake number two, it's just because of that 9 weeks performance shit.
Yeah, and you can't just say only the 9 weeks. Because since Kendrick's been gone, he's been doing his thing too. With Cole also, bro.
I know he's been doing this thing, but just that 9 week performance on a mid album. The album, everybody said the album was mid. Everybody said the album was mid. It was a mid album. Everybody said it. But it went 9 weeks, number one. If you go 9 weeks, number one on a mid project, that says something about your ability to capture the audience no matter what you do. You know what I mean? And you can do whatever you want and still able to collect and show
Or sell a
how,
product. How can sell a
show
product?
product and show how big you are no matter what. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then with Kendrick Wise being gone for 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
showing up here and there, and then come back and then drops this, doesn't really help your case to be number one. It just shows that you're still creative. That's all that shows, is that you still have your creativity and your creative abilities, and that's all that shows. But
Yeah.
other than that, what is there?
Yeah, I understand that, bro. But with the Drake thing, also with his 9 weeks, you have to think about when he dropped Certified Lover Boy. It also came with the heat of Donda and that whole competitive thing, and also with Certified Lover Boy. The more you listen to it, it's not that bad of an album.
Nobody ever said it was bad. No, who ever said the album was bad?
Nobody. You said it was mid.
It was mid. Bad and mid is two different things. Bad is that Jack Harder album.
No, but the thing now, people when they say mid, is like it categorizes as trash.
No, it does not.
When people say mid
And trash are two things.
Of course, I know that, but when people say it,
No.
they lose mid as it being trash,
nobody
bro.
use mid as trash. People use trash as trash. People will say, yo, that album is trash. And then people will say, yo, that album is mid. But nobody's comparing mid and trash and saying, yo, those two definitions are the same thing. Nobody's saying that.
Some people do, bro.
Because another thing too about that is like, yo, nobody says Jack Harlow album was mid. People be like, yo, Jack Harlow album is trash. Do you see Jack Harlow album as trash, kid?
I said no, but the thing I heard, I didn't hear say trash. I just heard mid.
It's fucking trash.
Because I was listening to Academic Stream and he had a whole Discord talking about the album, and I heard some people said it was trash, but the most words I've heard was mid.
This is trash.
So some people now they can confuse the words.
I've never seen somebody wants to be Drake 2.0 more than this nigga. Because he's making songs like if he was Drake. Side Chick sounds like a Drake song. It's not like some shit Drake was made.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean? First Class, that is a Drake fucking song.
What with the old sample?
The old sample and what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That is a Drake kind of song. You know what I mean? This man is trying to be Drake instead of just trying to be Jack Harlow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was hearing that a lot too.
And I was listening to the album. I'm like, yo, is this Drake from 2010?
Bro, but
Is this Thank Me Later, bro?
the thing is with Jack Harlow's project, I would say it's not targeted for the male listener.
Exactly. What is Drake music targeted for? Not the male listener, bro.
No.
Taking the Drake route. He was like, yo, let me see if I can become Drake 2.0. It's just trying to be Jack Harlow.
But the one for the male listener off the album, I would say is what is it? The one with obviously the Drake feature on it. That song.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of it, but
I think it's called Churchill.
something like that, yeah. But in the same sense, dude, Jack Harlow, it's not fucking Aside. It's not even fucking Lemonade. It's fucking water, dude.
Yeah, but
He's water that you get out the cooler that you like, yo, when you go to a barbecue, you ever go to a barbecue and then you go like this here? How it goes, you be like, yo, we need some drinks. So you get the sodas, you get the juice, and you then throw some water in there. Throw some water in there. That's Jack Harlow. Throw some water in there. You can, some Walmart brand water,
yeah.
24 pack, throw that bitch in there. You know what I mean? It's like $3, $4 in the Walmart. Throw that bitch in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I see his next album. It's probably gonna come like
What?
2 years from now or 3
Who-
years.
Nobody's even worried about Jack Harlow's next album.
Bro, I'm saying it's like
Because he did 100 and something K first week.
Yeah, that's coming off his other album. Just only did like 50 or 70K.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
He did 100K first week. Just believe the next album is not doing 100K first week.
I say it does the same thing. Well, I take that back actually. You know why it's not gonna do the same thing? Because the run leading up to this album, he won't be able to have again. Because same opportunities won't be there.
Exactly.
He was on Donda 2. He was also on the Lil Nas X song before this album.
Right.
And then what else he was on? And he just had a lot of exposure. I'll say that little Sweeties thing
Helped out too.
helped out too. Every little thing helps out. And I don't think that stuff will be here with the next album too.
And you know what else too?
And that also, all that stuff helps with marketing.
I feel like personally, our artists that we grew up on is like falling off low key a little bit.
I want to say falling off.
Not falling off, but like in their rap qualities, bro. I never thought in my life I would get Future in his feelings.
You say that one in his feelings?
And his Future is in his feelings, bro. Mm-hmm. If you listen to the Future album, he is talking in his feelings, bro. The song with Drake, what is it called?
Wait.
I'll wait for you. Mm-hmm. I never thought in my lifetime I would ever hear Future talking about have a name of a song talking about I'll wait for you. Mm-hmm. Who is Future waiting on, yo?
And then
Future was the nigga that used to talk shit about a woman. You know what I mean?
Well, with this album, Dawn of the Deluxe also has the Valentine's Day song on there too.
Exactly.
And one line off the album is, "After we have sex, let me cry on your shoulder."
Exactly. Like Future?
Bro, he's getting older, man. Everybody's getting older, bro.
That's the point I'm making, yo. Like, I see it more and more. And like, instead of, and I look at J. Cole in a sense of, I was like, he's not going in that path of just like slowly mellowing out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if you look at like Jay-Z.
But the thing with J. Cole's music, his content doesn't like really put an age to him. Because like with Future and Drake, you can say that's like, I would say it's not bachelor rap, but there's like bachelor themes to it.
Exactly.
Like they don't want to get married, but that's their context. It's bachelor. You know what I'm saying? With J. Cole and Kendrick's thing, it's more like just the raps, the concepts, and just, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It doesn't put an age on that.
I know what you're saying.
Because like J. Cole, he came out, he was like a college thing, you know what I'm saying? The thing around him was college. But his raps wasn't just about college and not being a specific age. His music can like aggressively age with him. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're saying.
And with Future and Drake having the Bachelor 3S type raps, it's just like, dang, are they ever gonna get out of this Bachelor? Like, bro, you're like almost 40.
40, and you still talking about bitches and all this shit. Yeah, I got you saying.
Yeah, you have, even though Drake has some lines where he talks about his kid, and Kendrick and J. Cole, they have songs where they talk about their kids and the family. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really something you can put age on with their content. Mm-hmm. With Nicki Minaj, because she's also in that realm because she's been out for 10 years with him, and she's also getting older. But I say her music, but
she still try to make the same music though. Like, you remember when what's his name 6ix9ine came out?
Oh yeah.
She was making a song with him that was in the same light of like if she was younger.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
you get what I mean. Mm-hmm. So she still try to do the same music type stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying, bro. I hate how like every time we like talk about the three, I always get back to Nicki, and also because like a couple episodes ago we was like talk about the music, but also with the aging concept. Nicki Minaj, well, I'm just going off her Instagram. She's like still doing the things she was doing like in 2010, like just showing her body off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like some people is like, dang, she's like getting into 40 and she's a mother, and why she's like still doing the same things like she was younger again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's also a thing that the age kind of probably gonna hurt the art.
Exactly. And you don't like J. Cole said, yo, one day your fan's gonna grow up and get too old for that shit that make you blow up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you got to look in the same like with these, even the big artists, even though J. Cole was talking about the little artists, but even though he's with the big artists, it shows like, yo, it gets to a point where you get tired of hearing Future talk about, bitches, hoes and shit, and hear about Drake, curving bitches that curved him back then. Like, nigga, okay, you have a PJ now. All right.
You have a whole commercial play now.
All right, you got a fucking OVO. All right, okay, crazy. All right, God's plan. Wow. I got you. You're able to give out millions and millions of dollars. I got that point. But nigga, like, in the same light, when you gonna change your thing? That's why fucking Certified Lover Boy was so hated. In a sense too. Because it was the same fucking thing they heard every single time when Drake made an album. Mm-hmm. It was the same thing he made. Because Certified Lover Boy, it's the same as fucking, it sounds the same as a Scorpion. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It gives you the same feeling.
He has the way too, I'll say, what also people be saying is the way too sexy song. He's like, what is Drake doing? Let's go back to age. They'd be like, dang, He's almost 40 and he coming up with a song like way too sexy.
Exactly. Like, nigga, we see this shit already. We seen you do it. Which was the main argument of Mount Certified Lover. Like, nigga, I seen you do this already. Like, are you not like? Are you scared of trying something new? You know what I mean? Like, even when you, with Jay-Z, at least you can Jay-Z and the Nas, who's been out for 20 plus years now. At least you can see them change their art as they get older. Like 444 changed the art.
Yeah.
And their verse on his verse on What's Free changed his art. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you got fucking Nas that dropped damn, what's
King Disease?
King Diseases.
Or recently Magic.
Those things. He changed his art. So in the same respect, you see these people change the art, and then you seen J. Cole and Kendrick. Yeah. Even though they might sound the same, they change the art still. Because I never heard before this J. Cole talk about his kids before.
No, of course not. He didn't have kids.
J. Cole didn't really talk about his kids until he talked about it on Revenge of the Dreamers and this project, Off-Season. That's the only time I ever heard him talk about his kids. And then you can look at Kendrick. I never really heard him talk about his father that much, except for Dark Work. But you hear him talk about his father now. You know what I mean? So you see him change the art and try shit new. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And being that vulnerable, open about the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then what was I saying? Back to the Jay-Z thing. When it comes to aging, I'll say Jay-Z's like the person. When it comes to like the age, since we're staying on the age concept, when it came to Jay-Z and him getting older, he was like I'll say the first person hip hop music was like he was under a spotlight when it came to he's getting older. Right. How was he the top dude? How is he supposed to stay in this young sport, and he's getting older? Right. That's where Kingdom Come comes from, and I'll say it kind of started with the Black Album when he was talking about change clothes, how he's taking off the jerseys and stuff. I'll say that's the dude. Jay-Z's the dude that put in the music like how I'm changing. I'm getting older, so I'm changing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And so with going back to Drake and Future, their music is kind of like the same Bachelor-esque type theme, and it's like they kind of have to make the change either like very gradually or take a route like and say it like I'm done with this. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. But they didn't really do that. In the sense of Future came off of what is it called? What's the more High Off Life? Oh yeah, High Off Life. Yeah. He came off his High Off Life album, and it was the same thing Future always do off of the High Off Life. I would say perspective because you had, you know what I mean. You had Too Comfortable songs like that, and then you had songs with Drake, Life Is Good, and you had songs like that. It's doing Future-esque things. Yeah. And then you completely turned around your whole music perspective and your whole way of music when you dropped this recent album. Talk about I Never Liked You. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. You can put the title in there too. Also, it goes to the toxic. Exactly. Like I never liked you, but in the same breath, you're making songs in there talking about I'm waiting for you and I'm gonna cry on your shoulder. That's crazy. Also, as you bring up the title, we can also say that with Certified Lover Boy. The Certified Lover Boy title brings the theme of like what Drake music is kind of. You get what I'm saying? Even though in Certified Lover it plays in like the music in Certified Lover plays into the title. You know what I mean? But also, nigga, I seen you do this shit since you came out, nigga. Thank Me Later, Views. More Life. What's the Scorpion? No, I'm not talking about that one. The one with his face and he's drinking alcohol like this. Damn, what is that one, bro? Take Care? I think it is Take Care. You got Take Care? The one with his face to the side? Don't remember the name of that one. I know that's the one that had Pound Cake on it. But the only one that's different from all of those albums is fucking if you're reading this, It's Too Late. That's the only one that's different. And that's the only one where he got accused of a ghostwriter. Yeah, that's crazy. Which is crazy. Like the one that's different out of all of them is the one you got accused of a ghostwriter on. Yeah. But it makes sense because it sounds nothing like what you would make. And going back to the age, and we'll go back to Nicki Minaj with it. The other thing that could like be hard for her, aging in hip hop, she's like the only female in hip hop that's able to age and get this older in the space. What do you mean? Say it again. Nicki Minaj, is almost 40. Right. No other female rapper was like towards that age still on top. Is Nicki Minaj still on top? She's still up there with. Is she really? If you go to
a girl, not a girl, I'm not gonna say a girl. If you go to a woman or any lady listeners, if you go to any lady listeners nowadays, you think they're picking Nicki Minaj as their go-to rapper, or they're kicking a Cardi B or a Megan Thee Stallion or a City Girls?
Honestly, I don't know because most females I know personally, they're like they listen to nothing but R&B. So
Exactly.
it's kind of weird to like seeing how like the female rap landscape works because not many women that I know personally go towards rap, even the female rappers.
Exactly.
Yeah, but going back to Nicki aging hip hop, she's gonna be like the first one that shows like how a woman ages in the hip hop space. So I'm not sure how that looks like. And
Even though, what's her name that was going out with Biggie Smalls in the 90s? What's her name? Lady Kim. Was in the same light, but she wasn't really as big as Nicki. You get what I mean? Like Nicki Minaj is like she's a top tier rapper.
Yeah,
she's an A+ tier rapper. You know what I mean?
And even Lauryn Hill, she didn't get the chance to age in hip hop like that.
But even though it's not even Lauryn Hill who's making music like how Nicki Minaj made music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because she had the one album, and I don't know what age she was when she made Miseducation, but it wasn't like the stage that Nicki Minaj has.
Yeah, but and another thing, like too, you got to look at Miseducation as that was not just like one specific thing about talking about one specific thing.
Oh no, it was mad concepts.
It was broader. You know what I mean? It's talked about a whole plethora of stuff. It went from her kid talking to young women and young men. You know what I mean? Talking to a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Talk about her love life. You know what I mean? Yeah. A whole different bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't just talking about one thing. Nicki Minaj is very, straight line. This is what Nicki Minaj is going to talk about, and that's it. It's not really of a branch out into a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
You got what I mean? It's like a very straight line. Like she's gonna talk about you bitches, females. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's gonna talk about other women, how their pussy ain't shit, and then she's gonna talk about how she's the shit and
she's a top rapper.
It's
kind of weird because the landscape is not that.
And she might throw a little bit of relationship in there. You know what I mean?
I doubt it. Even if she does, it'll be like a fictional relationship.
Exactly. She might
like real love.
Exactly. It's like she might throw some relationship shit in there, but other than that, that's it. She's not gonna talk about anything else. Not once I ever heard her talk about her kid that she had.
Bro, she had a kid in the span that she's been gone. I'm not sure she's gonna give us a kid song about how she loves being a mother.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in the sense of like posts on Instagram. She don't post her kid that much. She posted like one time.
Well, I don't know.
But she showed a happy family though. With her nigga.
Let's see if she raps about it,
Yeah.
That's to see if it changed the content, so we just wait for her project. I think it's either coming this year or next year. If not, she's done. She's not.
If she's not out of that writer's block.
Yeah. It's either that or contracts.
Exactly.
I'm not sure her contract with Cash Money. So,
but hey, shout out to them. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to all these rappers out there. And another thing is too, I don't rap, so I can't. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking.
I'm a consumer.
I'm speaking from the consumers. You know
I'm a consumer and a super fan.
Exactly. I just love music, and I love these artists when they make their music, and I love the direction they take when they make it. But sometimes it's just not what I want. And who am I to say what I want and not want? I should just enjoy
what you get.
What I get. I hate when people who make shit say that shit.
What?
You should enjoy what you get from those people that makes anything, like from like an NBA player.
No, but you have an expectation though.
Exactly. Like
it's kind of like say if you get an iPhone, right? You say you get an iPhone 13, you get it, and the freaking camera is trash. Exactly. Your expectations for the iPhone camera is to be amazing.
Exactly. Like nigga, that's the point I'm making. Like when people be like, when it comes to artists and art, you should just accept the art and the artist for the way they are and whatever they give you. In a sense, I'm like, then why would I consume the thing they're giving me if I consistently don't like their art they're giving me? You know what I mean? I want to enjoy the thing they create.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Damn a lot. Damn to me is Kendrick Lamar's best album he ever made. And he even said that's the best album he ever made. And to me personally, that is the best album I've ever heard from Kendrick Lamar. Fuck a Good Kid, Mad City. Fuck a Pimp a Butterfly. Fuck Ascension 80. And fuck Mr.Morale and the Big Stepper. Damn, it's forever in my heart. Solidified. Put a stamp on it.
I take Pimp a Butterfly.
This dick ain't free. That's what you want?
Did you listen to the album when it came out?
Did I listen to it when it came out in 2015? No.
And then Damn was the first one you listened to when it came out, right?
When it came out, in 2017, it was the first album I ever heard from Kendrick. Like when it first came out.
That's probably what it is.
How is that probably what it is?
That's probably what it is because you didn't heard the past works before that. That's why.
I heard Pimple Butterfly though. I listened to it. I didn't hear it when it first came out.
I'm saying that's probably like the one thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm just guessing, but it's not a bad album to take. That's just what my favorite from Kendrick's discography. You know what I'm saying?
Pimple Butterfly has literally like 3 replay songs. I say.
I listened to the whole thing, bro.
So you listen to This Dick Ain't Free?
Whole thing, bro.
I
listened to it on shuffle.
Free King Kunta. You listen to King Kunta?
Yeah. You don't like You? You know how You goes on that album?
I can't recall You.
See exactly, bro. You was hard.
Jay, you know it's hard? The back of the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, of course.
That's hard.
Yeah, of course, bro.
All right? Hard.
Bro, if I put up the track list, bro, then you don't remember the songs, though.
I don't remember how he goes. If you play it, I remember.
But get off the series of these albums, the artists, and the work that they're in, I'm going to get to the little things I was thinking about listening to the Kendrick album, right?
Right.
So when he comes out and he has these lines about him having cheated on his fiance, I think she is.
Cheated?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang. I'm like, what type of woman, I mean, would Kendrick cheat on his wife with? And I'm like, would it be a BBL warrior? You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, I'm like, what type? And I'm like,
why can't it just be a woman? It just can't be like, it can't just be a woman.
Because look, in my train of thought, my first thing was like, it's probably like somebody like Erykah Badu type thing, praying to trees and stuff like this. I'm like, no, it is not. You know why? Because when people have temptations, what Kendrick was saying in his album was temptations, and he was saying how he's addicted to sex, right? Mm-hmm. When it goes to temptations, you will go to something that you're like craving and want. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
I think it's a white bitch.
I'm thinking about that too, bro. It's probably because like on the outside, Kendrick is displayed like a pro-black person, conscious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's his art. I don't know him as an individual, so he probably went on Instagram or somebody's burner and got himself a BBL warrior, bro. He cheated on Whitney, man.
And if so, what's the problem?
No, I'm saying, it's just fun to think about. It's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying?
Cam, you ain't thinking about what girl Kendrick cheated on.
Yes, and then also after that, I'm like, yo.
I feel like you did the same thing when Jay-Z came out.
Yes, I did, bro. I'm like, who's Becky with the good hair? And then I'm like, how? I'm like, I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure. It was like, because how are these women able to be quiet?
What do you mean? You think they can? They're getting silenced. It's called getting silenced.
You do think before they cheat, they trying to freaking
You think these niggas got the? You think these females out here got the power to come out and be like, yeah, I'm the one who fought Kendrick,
bro? What's the name of that NDA? What is it called? The document you sign when you can't speak by
none. It is NDA. I think it is. It's something like that.
I know it's a non-disclosable agreement.
Yeah, non-disclosable agreement. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I'm like, how are these people able to do this, man? Yeah, that's crazy.
Because like it goes like this. Here's some money. Shut up.
Somebody shut up.
It's basically like that, bro.
Because nobody would know that if he never said it.
But another thing is too, would you want to say anything about it though?
Who, if I'm the woman?
Yeah.
Yes. You know how much clout you're gonna get, man?
No, but it's not good clout though,
bro.
Look at the girl who sucked up Bill Clinton.
Okay.
That's not good clout.
Her name lives on though.
Her name's gonna
live on, but not for a good reason though.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making.
But okay.
You want your name to live on in a bad reason?
Bro, look, if the gain is bigger than that, yes. Look at I hate to say it, look at Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian? Okay.
Where did she get let off of a sex tape? That's dude like kind of haunts her. You see how she was crying over Roblox?
Yeah.
See, that's a bad thing though. She's famous off of a bad thing. But look at the gain. She's a billionaire off of that.
She's a billionaire off her clothing line.
Right, which couldn't be lit if she wasn't lit already. You know what I'm saying?
And she's rich off of the niggas she dates too.
Exactly.
And the cologne.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So with these women probably coming out, their name is going to be next to these big people, Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? If they come out and say that, like, oh, man, I cheated with Kendrick, she'll be like, oh, but man, who is this woman?
No, I know I say to that, too. Look at all these other women that had sex with these artists on their tours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just name one person that blew up off of like that. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that blew up off that.
No, it did
or
not.
just having sex with a famous. There's a lot of people that blow up just off their relationships with a famous dude. I don't name him. I have no industry ties. I'm gonna give you another example, right? But it's probably gonna be different. Look at I would say, because this is the theory. I'm not sure if I said it on here. Some rappers now, right, when they get in relationships with these people that already have a big social media following, that works with their album sales and gaining other fans. Because you know how many people that don't listen to that wouldn't know G Herbo or wouldn't know Moneybagg Yo if they didn't have a connection with Ari.
I refuse to believe that.
But you don't think that's how it works, bro?
I refuse to be that. G Herbo been out since 2014.
Okay.
When he put Write Your Name in the Sky. Okay.
Yeah. So you're saying
he's been out since then.
Yeah.
And Moneybagg Yo blew off of 2 phones.
Okay. No, that's not 2. That's Kevin Gates.
Oh no, yeah, Moneybagg Yo. What did he blew off on? Moneybagg Yo has been been doing his thing for a little minute.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm saying that with these additions to their just the personal relationship goes into that. You know, I say this because I see it firsthand. One of my female friends follows both of these people, both I'll say Ari and Moneybagg, and that's only solely because they're together. That's how it works. You know who recently did this? Gunna and what's the name of the girl that's been like showing off her body lately? Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
When the week of him releasing his album, his most recent album,
right?
They were getting pictures taken of him in a basketball games, at Atlanta Hawks games.
Right.
They were seen everywhere at award shows, everywhere. Right. When his album comes out, we don't see him together ever again.
You think he was just doing that to get his album popping?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It works like that, bro. So I'm not saying purposely they do it, but I'm saying it helps them with that.
That's not like the main reason why they shit blow up.
No, of course not the main, but it's a percentage why. You don't think so, bro?
I don't think
so. Let's lose little baby and Jada. I say it works like that too, bro. Like some of Jada fans be like, "Oh man, he dates Little Baby. Let me listen to Little Baby. Let me see what Little Baby doing."
Yeah, they might do that, but that's not the reason why they're clouded.
That is why they're clouded, bro.
Okay, I digress.
Not 100% reason, but it's out of that 100%. I would say it's like 10,
Little Baby is
10%.
clouded because of the music he did with Drake.
Of course,
that's why he's clouded.
And I said that little percentage that they get off their relationship is like 10%.
Drake is big because of the music he did with
Yeah, but Drake hasn't been like in a relationship.
That it don't even have to be in a relationship. Just look at let's put it like this here. Drake had relations with a prostitute. Had a kid with a prostitute.
Yeah,
not a prostitute, a porn star.
Yeah.
Where's the porn star now?
Being like the woman that Kendrick used to cheat on his wife. Quiet.
No, nigga. That has nothing. She's not quiet. Like everybody know who she is,
bro. When that came out, when that whole thing came out, her Instagram page was totally different. When the world found out who the baby mother was, her whole page was wiped clean to make her image look totally different.
Oh my god!
And not even probably 10%. I say 5%, bro. Hey, I see it, man.
They have nothing to do with the music they make.
It even happens with Jay-Z. Some people would not know who Jay-Z if it wasn't his relationship with Beyonce.
Stop it. Jay-Z has been relevant since the 90s.
Yes, I know that. But I'm saying to the casual and the
casual listener, nigga, fucking what's the song? What's the name of the song, nigga? Umbrella, my nigga. LA, my nigga. 2K. Stop it.
And that was like in 2005.
Exactly.
And then he was with Beyonce, well, publicly since 2000. When did Blueprint 2 come out? 2002.
Nigga, stop it, bro. Without Beyonce, he would still be relevant.
Relationships plays a role,
that's like saying. I'm trying to think of something else. That's like saying niggas won't know who fucking. No, I'm not gonna say that,
bro. But I think I'm wording this completely. I'm not finding the right words to word it.
No, you're saying the right words.
No, because you would say like that's the 100% reason.
I know
It's not the 100%.
It's not the 100% reason, but it helps out on it. Like, nigga.
Yeah, I'll say it's a little 5%.
I know. But
10% that goes to how know these people are, bro.
I say okay when you put it like that, yeah, of course. But
like people that
could be anything. Like that could be literally anything. Like, nigga, that's like saying, yo, it's like 1% of people know Kevin Hart because of the cheating scandal he had.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm trying to put it. Like nigga,
like of course, like
just look at it like a pie chart, right?
I know, I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I get what you're saying, bro. But yeah, man, we're an hour in. You got any final words, bro?
Final words? No, man. That's about it.
You got no final words, bro?
No, I'm trying to get off of my
life. You don't want to when your life give you fucking a styrofoam full cup you make lean?
Yeah.
You don't want to say that?
No, I don't want to say it anymore. It kind of gives off like I promote it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to find something else.
What,
life gives you apple,
drugs?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to give that off, man. I'm trying to pray to trees like Kendrick now and get them.
Nigga, shut up. That nigga's in Uganda right now playing FIFA. Anyways, that's been another episode of No Need Talk Pod. We see you next week. Same time, same place. Peace.